Well, hello and welcome along to everyone who's joining us for our live broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential stair-rod rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Number 17, De Bruyne.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante.
Real chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Aguero simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Christensen is there and he can get that clear. Gundogan turns and goes back. Mendy decides to play it back. Hoists it forward. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily...
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Jorginho gets it back. Pulisic. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Rodri with a definite foul there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Going for goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! Ruben Diaz knocks it away. Rodri, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Aguero! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And it's De Bruyne. Mahrez proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mahrez just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Brought forward. What does he try from here?
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Sterling. And Sterling! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's come loose. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. What a sensational save from Ederson! Decent hit from there. Marcos Alonso. James. And the finish! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for goal. It's broken loose. Played into the middle. And it's Aguero. Now it's Mahrez. Now it's Aguero. Striding forward. Aguero! Conte. James. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game. And we're underway again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Just brushed off the ball there. Sterling. Rudiger. Rudiger plays it forward quickly. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's got options out wide. Laporte demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Marcos Alonso positions himself well and cuts it out. Christensen. Pulisic. Finds himself eased off the ball.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gundogan. And the defence can get it clear. That's the throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Substitution on the field. Number 26. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
And it's Marcos Alonso.
Bernardo Silva.
Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne. Sterling. Oh, and Sterling! Oh, in for the follow-up! Goal! Aguero at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
The goal scorer after 69 minutes is number 10, Sergio Aguero.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Substitution.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Jorginho. And it's Jorginho. It has got through to him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gundogan. Shot at goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Well, if something's got to happen, it's going to have to happen now.
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Chelsea have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 22, coming on the field.
And it's Sterling.
Number 47, number 11.
Manchester City can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Substitution in progress.
Conte. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that's it. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score.